happy birthday rong sa mình có rong mó rong chênh cái ấy tụ cứ lúc cái này cho trắng hai cái ấy tụ cứ chỉ to của cứ tại những lúc mà nó ô các sáng tại những ô tại số này ô tại số nó cái lúc cái này cho trắng nó hỏi cứ sáng tại những bán bóng nào để ô tôi chỉ cho cái tim cho nên trắng thì nó là những bán bóng để là bên tu ô bên nhà bên tu ô làm ô loại chuyện đâu nhận đâu trắng kháng từ bên trên đây kháng khu kháng nó từ trả từ bên cho nên trắng này đúng không tất cả cùng nó tốt luôn có chuyện là nó thay ra từ ý từ bốn nhang đấy từ là chế cho nên chẳng hay tôi hà nội từ là tôi khổ chuẩn bị rong sát nữa nè để ô cái chọn đó cái chuyện nào ăn cái cho nên chẳng và hà cứ cứ mà tông nó ha và hà cứ cho trừ thì họ mong tụi nọ để như là do các mọi người nên nó đang còn lo là in thâu nữa thì bây giờ tôi chỉ bao có thì họ là chỉ bao bên là chấm nhiều nên chỉ bao nữa ha nữa thì các công作trên này thì nó ăn chịu nữa để các họ chỉ tìm ra cái này chẳng hạn là để lấy khỏi rong cái khỏi dâu cái phụ cũ hát quy phụ co phụ hàng hồ một chỗคือchỉ để chơi cho cái này nó là chỉ phụ co chỉ họ phụ co không biết mấy để tôi giờ các tô kẹn sạt nè để họ bên chỉnh đồ cho họ lúc bằng lúc sau bông là để dù lo tôi sẽ hát dù lo lúc bằng hơn mà cùng á ô lên lo hát họ có bóc họ chỉ bóc để có chỉnh túi thì họ có bóc nữa để có tu lâu để tiêu bài cờ lừa là hát luôn nè để rong sa trong lời các chị dù sự các chị nên là trắng rong sa trong lời các chị chờ tôi hành luôn nó ha ở trong đầu cho ăn ở trong đầu cho trên hình rồi trong tờ này ở tàu lúc con trên nó chỉ nhỏ là hà và ta phải hà nhằm cô thì ấy tụi chỉ toàn như sáng như cổ hóa các thứ thì lúc tụi thì tập ô luôn chỉ là never wait chỉ cho tao ra tụi mình thâu là em mà ok rong sa mà ô con trên nó hỏi công nó nó cái họ giờ ta chỉ muốn tụi mọi tụi họ là họ là ô là như chúa cha nó chỉ là ta chỉ muốn tụi sa nhau này nó từ bên tàu ô kỹ rong sa rong chữ tụi bên nhau họ hại luôn rong tụi bên hàng phòng công phòng mỏng tụi bên cho mình tụi mình nhỏ thì ấy họ không đi rong trong đời rồi bên hàng chỉ nó hai rồi nhãn tận đây rong sa bên xong tụi tôi chỉ nó là xong tụi tôi chỉ nó của bên tàu tụi con tụi mong người nhằm po tàu sáng rồi nó sang chỉ ha đây là những hạt cho mẹ ha của bên tàu tụi con tụi mong của tăng a ta của hàmเลยcủa ta của hàmมีไอ้ก็คุยกันตีแต่ resolution แล้วที่ผมไม่ทำต่อเลยcủa taคุยกันจีเอาไปขอห้านะแต่ที่คุยกันนอกต่อนะทีมีจีไอ้คุณจ้ามีจีแต่ไม่ผมเรื่อง movie hero นะพี่อ่ะแจ็คนี่นะมา在新岛里啊这我就可能我多ทุกวันซื้อเชนถ้าเธอทุกวันซื้อลูกเชนแล้วนะเก่งมองต่อไปเป็นตัวเลยแต่พวกตัวที่ทุนเราตัวเลยแต่สิ่งเขาจะตายนะเขาจะตายเป้พอใส่เป้ถึงคอเธอเปลือยมองตัววันซื้อนะมองถึงมาเป้หนาวใช่เป้หัดเป้เนี่ยแต่พี่เป้มองแล้วมองถึงเขาเกิดโชว์อะไรคือมองถึงตอนนี้อะไรมองถึงตอนเด็กตัวอย่างมองถึงตอนเขาโจมเลยมองถึงเฉยๆพวกมันถอดใส่ที่ตั้งแต่ขอใส่ไว้ก็คือตั้งชิ้นเขาจะตีพวกโอมาจนเลยพี่มาชิ้นชัยเลยนะแต่นู่นเราเป็นตัวเตาลูกชิ้นเหรอแต่เป็นคือบอกจะแค่ว่าเป็นอย่างจะตัวจู่เป็นอย่างจะตัวจู่เลย他们主要是防光芒做咩处理做我係都做咗住副班，原來都唔晒佢哋，我做冇注意到啊，你種沙佢佢而且ยังโฟกัสก็เชื่อให้ขาดรงจะเป็นตัวที่สองแต่เป็นอย่างไม่ใช่เป็นอย่างที่บ้านก็จะเจอแต่是เป็นอย่างกูเจ็บเจ๊งฮะกูเจ็บเจ๊ง我當佢是講其實就講俾你聽咯。俾cụ trông vào nó thì俾cụ chỉ trông vào chẳng hạn đi khó phụ mong phụ bê ha để chờ phụ bê rồi chứ nào dù kiến sợ kiến chế thì họ bê như mồ chỉ dù họ quý yếu dọa tiền chủ tờ thì là bê cụ chân làm vòng tiêu để bê cụ tàu ha chủ cụ xa là thọc cờ người sau rồi chú kiến lúc này chỉ bằng trên tôi hàng người sư phó để chú tổคุณไปยิ่งกว่าเขาจะเก็บลูกเขาเก็บลูกเขาเลย 一路适合的小一度脑，一路适合小一度脑，他对刚路大给在下头的不能查给路，不查有我的家，对不上的这样好像做梦古梦哈，都那种超发的背后的家等等都得，大给在下头他做做梦或者晒古哈，有路需要个某种公主了，对个小一度脑，小一度推教这样反对，这个通了。我们做梦让破布有到做一件决定，做个人做主，互相指看咯，做好他佢可能揀一陣，所以去幫咯嚇，不是一樣冇那麼到夜班路 lunch restaurant，有一路他那fine dining 咁嘅食飯，有冇點 B 奶嘛？對，有奶路做那麼對，不知嘛，他的 B 奶呢不知啲。They say just so that you know, it's a refugee camp, so nothing proud about the refugee camp. But this two family here has a contribution in building the refugee camp B9. Without the two family here, among the 7 other leaders, we will not have a city of rescue or a village of rescue, a place of sanctity or a place of refuge. So my father and Fong led about 8 leaders to build Ban. And the first thing that they built was a church. I remember as a 10-year-old kid. And you heard the word B9 all along. Now in future generation, you're probably going to hear B9 all along in the future as part of your identity. But the word B9 came about through a voting selection, proposing by my father and confirming by Colonel Tuaj, which is cousin, brother to my Uncle Sam. And so just want to take this opportunity to let you know where the word B9 came from. You know, so I derail a little bit here. My whole point here is just to present a resolution to my aunt. And before I do that, and since I'm on the train of speaking English now, I just want to let you know that it's important that you are here. I talked to my nephew that remember this day well because in a couple of years, in 10 years, you will do the same thing for me, or for your father, or for your mom. It's a good example that Auntie Paul here, her family, doing it to honor her and let you, the children, remember this so that when our time comes, our time doesn't mean our time of passing, okay? Our time that when we are 80, that you remember to throw a celebration like this. Invite your friends, invite your relatives, invite your in-law to come over. So it's your responsibility, more so as a one person. And we are indigenous people of the world. I know that I'm speaking English now because many of us are losing our language and culture. Whether you're Christian or not Christian, we're losing our culture and we are the same. National country had their own way of preserving the advanced language. Advanced language like English, China is Chinese, Japan and Japanese for Japan, Spanish, Arabic, and so forth. Those are continental language. And the language of commerce, you have to learn, do your best to speak the national language of that country, whether it's English, Spanish, Chinese, or Japanese. But also at the same time, trace your root and try to preserve your own language. I'm speaking English now because many of us are losing our language. Why is it important? Because Moog is a language of love. Not language of commerce, but language of love. As you see elders, uncle come up here, you can see they talk about trading using our language. You can see they use the language to curse, yell at each other. But they use our Moog language, one of the indigenous language in the world, that had no government preservation. They talk about love, kindness, giving. Pray for each other. So if you are really losing your language, try your best to learn and to preserve. 50 years longer in this country, we did well already. The next step is, well, to continue to donate to the church, but donate a little bit toward language and preservation. So I'm adding this is a little political here, but be proud of yourself. Be proud of who you are. Be proud of your indigenous root. Be proud of you as a Hmong person. And I'm proud as a Hmong person because I'm proud of my aunt, who has been a strong woman in the family. She worked hard to be a wife of a good leader, a wife of a good father, a wife of a father who cared a lot for the Hmong community and his children. But she never forget where she came from, which is from my family, her family. So now, I present to a lot of people resolution from Minnesota, but I said I should do one for my aunt too. What if I'm not there anymore? Should I let other people present a resolution for my aunt? I'm there. I'd rather be the one that present a resolution for my aunt. So, to state standard, let's say style của tôi mua resolution đầu này, thì chỉ ít cho này tức là tăng sĩ này là bây giờ mua nè, thì dùng này, yang cô có chuyện một số sản được bên nhau, còn nói vậy không, thật công dụng chỗ cao, của những gì họ resolution nó tăng thì cũng sản được chế được coi nhưng mà thay phu ha, họ resolution nó thì khá nhằm cô luôn này, mình chỉ để của mua tàu là nhà Á là hai của trăm sĩ cho của họ của bao khám chỉ của nhớ lại resolution là chỉ sau trong tàu họ có một ít page nữa để sau những nhau sẽ người liên sau của tàu từ nhà phong này nè của những cho phong mình chỉ a Senate resolution congratulating Paul Fong on her 80th birthday. Whereas Paul Fong was born on November 25th, 1944 in St. Paul, Laos, to Bai Ying He and Cai Xiong, and has 3 brothers and 2 sisters. Whereas Paul married Mo Sang Van, and together they share 6 children, 6 sons, 4 daughters, 12 grandchildren, 14 granddaughters, 20 great-grandsons, and 15 great-granddaughters, and there will be more. Whereas Paul had worked on the farm at an early age and well into her marriage life until her family escaped to Thailand during the Vietnam War. Whereas Paul stood bravely alongside her military husband under the U.S. Special Guerrilla Units. And whereas Paul came to the United States in June of 1980 and did a seasonal farm work picking cucumbers and ginseng. And whereas Paul briefly worked in a coal factory in Wausau, Wisconsin and made baskets and stools to earn money to help raise her children. And whereas Paul is deeply committed to her faith as an active member of Clearwater Hmong Alliance Church in St. Petersburg, Florida. She has attended church functions and family, friends, relatives, church leaders, and members, missionaries, and government officials daily, and watched and listened to sermon online. Whereas Paul also enjoyed hosting visitor, walking, cooking, gardening. She has volunteered to cook at monk funerals and has had a little vegetable garden from which she offered what she grew to her neighbors and people at her daughter's workplace. Whereas Paul is a great storyteller of her family lineage and enjoyed hosting visitors, walking, cooking, and gardening. She has volunteered to cook at many events and donate causes including helping orphans and widows, missionary and Great Commission Fund, and overseas project. And whereas a celebration for Paul's 80th birthday will held in November, now therefore be resolved by the Senate of the state of Minnesota that it congratulates her on her 80th birthday and honors her for outstanding contribution she has made to her community and country. Signed by Chair of the Senate Committee Aaron Murphy and signed by State Senator Fong. And young Paul, we love you, and this will be registered in the Minnesota history forever. Until there's no more Minnesota, then this will be gone. But until there's no more Minnesota, we'll be in heaven. So God will recognize us much more, right? So then, young Paul, congratulations to God. And the whole point that I made earlier about preserving language and culture is to love your elders. That has been our indigenous culture and practice through the law. And sometimes we say we Christian, maybe we don't need to bond to that. Yes, we're Christian, we question. But if you open the book of Genesis, not far from that, they talk about the whole lineage. Abraham begat Isaac, that's already elders already. So God bless you all. And young Paul,